Hi guys, Vechs here, and welcome to my first look at Banished. I don't think I will do a normal LP, a long-running LP of this game like I did with Towns, because honestly, it seems like a great game to play to relax, and I'd rather not turn it into another work project thing like an LP tends to do with a game. I'd like to be able to just play this and not feel like I have to record everything. However, I do want to show you guys this game because I think it's pretty cool. I just bought it on Steam. It came out a few days ago. And I've messed around with it and learned some stuff. And so you know what? Let's just start a new... Oh, that's not going to do. That's better. Alright. Let's see here. I saw a map seed I liked. I think it was 1. Let me double check the settings on that real fast. Okay, I was right. It's map seed 1. That's easy to remember. Terrain valleys, terrain size large. So let's play some Banished. Whee! There we go. Is this the right seed? Yeah, that's it. Okay, this is the one. This seed has... Yeah. Let me look at the mini-map. Well, first I need to get my... Alright. There's a few... Alright, general stats. There we go. Event log down here. General stats here. And overhead map over here in the corner. There we go. Okay. Alright, that feels better. Alright, so here's the mainline trading route. Because this game has a trader. Comes. I've basically done like one city before, and it died really fast because I didn't know what I was doing. The game at first seems very unforgiving. I will say that. It's definitely a hard game, I think. If you don't do your resources right, you can get stuck in a like resource trap and then die, slowly die, basically. So I think this is space for. Let me see. I think there's space here for some mines which I haven't built yet, but yeah. And there's space there for mines. It's very nice, right next to spawn. Space for docks. Man, the rain's bad. I can barely see. And then down here, it's a bunch of flat terrain for farming. Yeah, I like this seed. This is a good seed. Seed 1 on large valleys. Seems pretty good. Okay. So I think I'll expand my town south, and then I'll do the wilderness buildings up north, I think. Because it looks like that would be a good spot to stick them. Yeah, because there's a lot of nice land down here where you could build stuff. So I'm going to expand north. Let's see. Alright, so how do you play Banished? Well, for one, it's a town simulator, and we have... we start the game with a storage barn here and a stockpile. So it's kind of the same thing as Dwarf Fortress and Towns. You have stockpiles and storage and resources, and it's a settlement management simulator. Made by one guy, which I'm very impressed with the graphics and the game quality. It's very polished for a 1.0 release that just came out. Now, I'm on 1x speed, so I'm not too pressured to do stuff right away. Let's see. Let's take a look at our jobs here. We have 10 laborers. Okay, so we have 10 citizens and 7 children. You can see right up there, adult student children. So they'll grow into adults eventually. Number 1 priority with this game. Now, I don't know everything about this game. I've just started playing, and I decided to go in kind of blind. I learned the very basics to not just instantly fail, but I can still fail. But I will tell you, one of the first things you ought to build is probably a gatherer's hut. And this is based on the number of trees nearby, I think, is how it works. So we'll put that over here. This looks like an okay spot for it, I guess. And then beside it, we'll put a hunting lodge. Right there. And I guess this is an okay spot for the barn. I might honestly want to move it, to be honest with you guys. But I'll do that later. And I think I'd also like a fishing dock. So we'll definitely have a lot of our food production up here. Put a fishing dock here? Yeah, right there. I guess that's a decent spot. Boop. There we go. So now my guys will go out there and clear the land and build stuff, and we should have plenty of building supplies. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Let's go to 5x speed, I think. So this is a very relaxing game. There's a lot of just kind of waiting around watching stuff get done, so you're not always clicking and doing stuff. I really like the music and the graphics. Look at the water over here. I have everything turned up to max, I believe. Max settings. So I think for a game made by one guy, it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. I have everything on maximum, right? Yeah. I wish it would stop raining so you guys could actually see the game, because it gets too dark when it rains. I don't like that. Whatever. In the future I'll build roads, but for now I just want to get the food going. Let's see. How many builders do we have? Let's have 2 builders for now. There's no real reason to not do like that. There we go. Laborers move and they chop down and harvest resources, and they move stuff around, is what laborers do. And so that's the default job for your citizens when they don't have anything else to do, basically, is they're laborers. I guess I can send this up to 10x speed. Alright, so there's the gathering, there's the hunting, and then there's the fish over here. So this the three food buildings right off the bat. I wanted to make a very small village, and all I had was just a fishing dock, and I figured that would be enough for such a small. Let's have 1 builder. And then let's have 4 gatherers. Oops, no, 4 fishermen, and I guess 2 hunters, because we don't have enough. So basically the entirety of our town is now set for food gathering. But let's take 1 off of each and get some laborers and builders, because we still need to keep clearing some things, and we still need to keep building. Let's see, how's our food doing? We have 1,300. Oh, I can see it up here. That's right. But yeah, and with just a single fishing dock was not enough, because I did a hard start with 4 families, and a single fishing dock was not enough for 4 families, which kind of disappointed me. I thought, you know, that would have been enough, but nope. You basically need to go far beyond what you think you might need for food income. But beyond the food, you really don't. It seems like for a small village, food is the big limiting factor. Like once you solve your food issues, you're okay, kind of. All right, let's put Let's put the storage barn. I want a new one over here because I don't like where that one is, basically. I want it over in the corner, I think, like that. So we're going to build a new storage barn over here. I'm fairly confident that I won't, you know, die. And I think I'll build a new stockpile over here for all our stuff. There we go. So that should hold plenty of resources, and once they get done, I'll tear these existing ones down. Okay, now this is going to take a while since I only have oh wait a minute, it looks like some of the kids are coming of age, which is great. Yeah, as they come of age, they'll join the laborer force, and we'll get more laborers. Oop, I thought escape would close that menu. I was wrong. And we also will need houses. So my first batch of houses, I need to build those as well. I think I can build... I think I have enough for wooden houses, let's see. Or stone houses, I should say. Let's try and build some stone houses. There we go. And actually, what I think I will do is take all these guys off of oops, looks like we're losing people to freezing to death. I didn't do the houses fast enough. Oh, I forgot the houses. I thought there was plenty of time to build them. Okay, well, I'm a derp. I think everybody's dead because yeah, did I mention this was a hard game? Let's restart this map. How about that? Load. How far back ago is that? Now let's just quit and restart. New. Alright, that was a test run to make sure we got the right seed. So I really wasn't, you know, serious about starting off there. That was just a test. I was just making sure I had the right seed. I wasn't playing seriously there. Everybody start. Okay, let's make sure we have our houses built before the stupid barn. Oh, God. Alright, there's everybody. Alright, let's go ahead and plan these buildings out here. Storage barn. I want a new storage barn over here. There. New stockpile. Where's the edge of the barn? Alright, I want to come one down. There we go. New stockpile there. 10 by 10? Yeah, 10 by 10 looks good. Okay. There we go. And I'm just going to go... I'm going to see if I can get to stone houses. 16 by 8. And these are 10 by 40 by... Ooh, wow. No, I can't do stone houses right off the bat. I'll have to do temporary wooden houses for now. So I think I need like 5 of these, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those will just be temporary, and I'll tear them down later. But that should be enough. Also, we need to rip down all the resources. We basically need all the natural resources here. There we go. That should cover us for a bit. And now we need to redo the food. So the fishing dock is up here. Somewhere. Where'd I put it? Right there. Okay. And then I wish the building outline footprints were more visible, because they're a little hard to see in my opinion. They're kind of like, just to look down there, if I didn't tell you there's a fishing dock waiting to be built right there. I mean, look at that. Can you see it? Look at that. Anyway. Fishing dock, hunting, gathering. Alright, let's rebuild these. I think I want to cover the most trees I can. So I guess here, well, put it here, put it over there. Actually, right there looks really good. But I want to have farmland down here eventually, I think. So here's looks like a good temporary spot. Okay, so there's that, and the hunting. We also need the hunting lodge. Let's stick that right there. There we go. All right. So that's everything. So I'll put everybody to labor and one builder, I think. And I also need to go back and redo my thingies. There we go. So my first impressions of this game are very good. Graphically, minor complaints, it's too dark when it rains. I don't like not being able to see as well when it rains like this. I don't like that at all. I also think the footprints are too dark. Like I can't see my building footprints anymore. I'm just gonna click around and try to. Alright, there's the dock, I remember that. And then the hunting one, there it is, and that means that's way too hard to see, your planned buildings. So that's another complaint I have. Alright, let's crank this up to 10x. So it's early spring. We should be able to get these houses done in time for winter. And once that gets done, we should be okay. Yeah, we have 1,800 potatoes. Now the thing is, as soon as these houses get built, the people are going to transport the food into the homes, and the potatoes are going to plummet in the barn. So hopefully, first time I saw that I kind of freaked out, and then I was like, oh no, I need to just look at the food over here, not the one necessarily in the barn we have. Let's take it up to, what are we, late spring? Okay, we're doing okay. Let's take the builders up to 3 now. And get these buildings built. Alright, there's another barn. I really shouldn't be doing the barn and the stockpile right off the bat like this, but I think I can handle it. I just have to remember to, have the houses built. And we have 1,400 food still, so we're doing okay on food. I'm not going to worry with roads just yet, because I want the actual buildings built first, and then we can worry about the roads later. Roads in this game increase how fast citizens can get from one spot to another. And already the reserve of firewood is low. Now, how much food do you guys have in there? Okay, so the reserves of food don't get displayed. Up here, the amount of food stored, the houses don't, the food in the houses don't show up. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's see, how fast are they building this stuff up here? Are we out of logs or something? Oh, we won't be in a second. No, we have plenty of logs. Oh, they haven't transported the logs up there to build that stuff. I see. Okay. Can I turn off the weather? Is that something I can turn off? Rendering. Reflections. Show weather effects. Oh, there we go. Yay! Oh, okay. That's infinitely better. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't want to see weather effects. Okay, that's one complaint resolved. And these people are apparently cold. Oh, they don't have firewood. No, we've already had a child get born. That's cool. So my goal for this video series is, and depending on how long it gets, I may have to do this, chop this up into part 1, part 2, that kind of thing. Hope you guys don't mind that, but it's just that works best for YouTube because with my new video codec I really like, but trying to render videos past 40 minutes, sometimes it crashes. So, like, hour-long videos, I don't even know if I can do them anymore, even if I wanted to. Like, whatever I render has to be short, like under the 40-minute mark is what I found. It starts to get kind of finicky. Like it renders and I get an error message, and all I have left is a corrupted file. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, so now we need to start. Let's see. All right, we have laborers. We need fishermen ready now. And we need gatherers. So that leaves 3 laborers. Okay. So we should get food coming in now. And let's go ahead and have 3 huntsmen as well. Hunters 3. And we can have 1 builder now. And 2 laborers. Okay, there we go. We need... Oh, wait a minute. No, there's 1 more building we need. Where's the wood chopping guy? We need firewood to heat our homes. There he is, woodcutter. I guess I'll put you over here. There we go. We'll need the firewood to heat the homes, basically. Alright. We're getting food coming back in. That's good. This house is cold. That's not good. As soon as we get this, this thing here built, we should be good. Can I turn up the number of builders? No? Yes? Get this built really quick. Come on, get it built. There we go. Alright. Now we've got somebody working, cutting, making firewood for the homes. That's pretty important. You don't want to freeze to death. Yeah, these houses are saying they're cold, and they don't. None of them have firewood, I bet. Yeah. Well, these houses do have some firewood, so let's start getting that cut. Yeah. Make firewood. Make firewood. Okay. So hopefully the firewood will start being delivered to the homes now, and they can warm themselves up. Yeah, okay. I saw a snowflake disappear. Let's look at how's did I derp up my... Okay, woodcutter, hunters, laborers. Oh wait, no, go back into labor. And let's get you guys 3 of 3. I'm not sure what making extra ones does. So you have 1 builder, 2 laborers. Okay, good. So we should be okay on food. Yeah, we've got a slowly building food reserve, I think, now. And also firewood reserves building up. So I think the village is stable now. Well, we made it through... Okay, we made it through the winter, so that's good. Alright, we made it through the winter. Good. Alright, that's... Alright, so there you go. That's... If I just leave this to run, it should be okay now. Next thing we have to address is tools. The tools running out. Tools eventually break, so you need to actually get stuff. So... Yeah. Let's gather iron. And iron are these black rocks here. And stone are these ones over here, the gray ones. For the longest time I didn't realize what that was, so let's go ahead and harvest all the iron up there. And you know what, let's order them to collect the stone too. We'll leave the trees, because the trees spawn the herbs and fruits and berries. Basically the gatherer's hut needs to be in a forest, and it's the number of trees increases the number of this stuff here, these herbs and fruits and berries that you can get. Speaking of which, let's see. current season, previous season, berries, onions, mushrooms. How you guys doing? Venison, leather. How you guys doing? Last season. Fish. Okay, great. So should have food coming in. Next task is to work on... We've got temporary housing set up. Well, you know what? How about we take a break here? How about we take a break here? This has been Vechs's first serious attempt at a long-term town here. I don't know, maybe I could do an LP of this and just do a few episodes until I get a decent town set up, and then that'll pretty much be it. Anything after that is going to be me just kind of messing around, I guess. But yeah, so thank you guys very much for tuning in and watching this. It seems I've gotten this town stable-ish. We've made it through the first winter. But I'll have to start addressing other problems like tool supplies and then work on efficiency. There's no roads yet. I definitely need to get roads up. I indulged myself into a luxury of building an extra stockpile and barn right off the bat, which slowed stuff down. Normally you wouldn't do that if you were just trying to survive, but anyway. Okay, we've got 600 units of food. It's slowly climbing back up. And firewood we have stored here, so all that's awesome. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time where we work on tools, roads, and making the town more efficient with what we have. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.